Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever felt like you're stuck? Like there's an invisible ceiling holding you back from what you truly want in life? You see others achieving massive success, building incredible businesses, living their dream lives, building incredible businesses, living their dream lives, and you wonder, what's their secret? What do they have that I don't? I'm here to tell you, the secret isn't the secret at all. It's not about luck, or where you came from, or even your raw talent. What do they have that I don't? I'm here to tell you the secret isn't a secret at all. It's not about luck, or where you came from, or even your raw talent. The biggest differentiator, the one thing that separates a life of mediocrity from a life of incredible achievement, is the size of your thoughts. Today, we're diving deep into the power of thinking big. Let's start with a fundamental truth. Your mindset defines your limits. Think of your mind as a container. If you have a small cup, you can only hold a small amount of water. If you have a massive bucket, you can hold so much more. Your thoughts work the same way. If you consistently tell yourself, I can't do that, that's too risky, or I'm not good enough, you're essentially choosing to live with a small cup. You're setting a low ceiling for your potential, and you'll never rise above it. Your reality rarely exceeds your expectations. If you expect little, you'll achieve little. But when you start to believe in bigger possibilities, when you tell yourself, what if I could, or I'm going to figure this out, you expand the container, you raise the ceiling. Your mindset isn't just a part of the game. It is the game. Now, here's where it gets really exciting. Big thinking is like a magnet for big opportunities. The universe, or whatever you want to call it, has a funny way of responding to the energy you put out. When you're focused on small, safe, predictable goals, you only notice small, safe, predictable opportunities. Your brain is literally filtering out anything that doesn't match your current focus. But when you start thinking big, your whole perspective shifts. You start noticing things you never saw before. A conversation with a stranger becomes a potential business partnership. A problem becomes a market opportunity. A setback becomes a lesson that paves the way for a huge breakthrough. People are drawn to big thinkers. They're attracted to the vision, the passion, the unwavering belief. Opportunities don't just randomly fall into your lap. They are drawn to the gravity of a powerful, expansive vision. Think big, and you become a magnet for the resources, people, and chances you need to succeed. On the flip side, the opposite is just as true. Small thoughts create small results. It's a simple equation. If your goal is just to pay the bills this month, you'll likely find a way to do just that and nothing more. If your ambition is to get a tiny 2% raise at work, your efforts will match that small goal. You won't be inspired to innovate, to go the extra mile, to completely revolutionize your role, because your target is too small to demand it. This is the trap of being realistic. So many of us are taught to be realistic, but often realistic is just a code word for thinking small. It's a cage we build for ourselves out of fear and a desire for comfort. If you consistently plant seeds for small apple trees, you can't be surprised when you don't get a giant oak. Your results will always be a direct reflection of the size of your thinking. If you want bigger results, you have to start with bigger, bolder, and even scarier thoughts. Let's talk about that fear. Fear is the great shrinker of potential. It's the voice in your head that whispers all the reasons why you'll fail. You'll look foolish. You'll lose money. What will people say? Fear's primary job is to keep you safe, to keep you in your comfort zone. But here's the thing. No growth ever happens in the comfort zone. Every great achievement in history was born from someone stepping outside their comfort zone and confronting their fear. Thinking big is inherently scary because it involves uncertainty. It means venturing into the unknown. But allowing fear to dictate your actions is like letting a toddler drive a race car. It's going to crash. The key isn't to eliminate fear, that's impossible. The key is to feel the fear and do it anyway. Acknowledge the fear. Thank it for trying to protect you, and then politely tell it that you're in charge now. Your potential is an elastic band. Fear keeps it small and tight. Courage stretches it to its limits. So how do we cultivate this big thinking mindset, especially when we're surrounded by negativity or doubt? One of the most powerful strategies is to change your environment. Surround yourself with big thinkers. You've heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. It's absolutely true. If you hang out with people who complain, who have small ambitions, and who are afraid to take risks, their mindset will inevitably rub off on you. Their realism will start to sound like wisdom. But if you intentionally seek out people who are dreaming big, taking massive action, and achieving incredible things, their energy is contagious. Their belief becomes your belief. Their standard of what's possible becomes your new normal. Find mentors, join mastermind groups, listen to podcasts from successful entrepreneurs, read biographies of your heroes, immerse yourself in a culture of possibility, and you'll find your own thinking expanding naturally. Your circle should be an incubator for your dreams, not a cage. Finally, and this is the most critical piece of the puzzle, none of this matters without action. Thinking big is the starting line, not the finish line. You can have the grandest, most inspiring vision in the world, but if it stays locked inside your head, it's just a daydream. Action is the bridge that connects your inner world of big dreams to the outer world of reality. It's what turns I wish into I am. Don't wait for the perfect plan. Don't wait until you have all the answers. The path is made by walking, not by staring at the map. The secret is to take one small, imperfect step today, then another tomorrow, and another the day after. Each step, no matter how small, builds momentum. Each action you take reinforces the belief that you are the kind of person who can achieve this big goal. Big dreams aren't realized in one giant leap. They're built brick by brick through consistent daily action. Your dream needs you to be its champion, its worker, its builder. Start building. So I ask you again, what's holding you back? It's not your circumstances. It's the size of your thoughts. Choose today to upgrade your thinking. Choose to believe in a bigger, brighter future for yourself. Raise your expectations. Surround yourself with believers. And most importantly, take that first step. The world is waiting for the contribution that only you can make, but it can only be unlocked when you give yourself permission to think big. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you unlock your greatest potential. I'd love to hear in the comments, what is one big thought you're going to start acting on today? Let's inspire each other. See you in the next video.